I want to bring up Joe Satriano for our inspirational segment. Joe Satriano.
Well, thank you, Howie, once again for inviting me. It's just a pleasure. You know, I just must back up for a second when you guys were talking about the Alzheimer's segment and how Glenn Campbell can actually remember every lyric in his songs, but he can't remember what he did yesterday. I actually tried to. I was a math teacher for 32 years. I tried to sing my lessons to the kids, thinking like, you know, they're going to remember lyrics. Total disaster. but anyway. And maybe it's because I don't have a voice, but let me get to my segment, which is I started a foundation 10 years ago after my wife Susan passed away of a 13-year battle with breast cancer. She battled hard, she battled long, and after she did die, I started the foundation where I named after her, the Susan Satriano Foundation. I target high school seniors who unfortunately have a parent who's either passed away of cancer, presently battling, or in remission. And I'm so happy to say, and I'm very proud of the fact that you're looking at the foundation. I have given out in 10 years well over $500,000 in scholarships to over 900 kids across the nation. By the way, I also wrote a book which Howie is holding up. 100% of the proceeds of the book, in sickness and in health, goes to the foundation as well. If you're interested in reading a moving, inspirational book, go to www.susansatrianofoundation.com. 100% of its proceeds goes to the foundation as well. One of the wonderful perks that I do is not only do I give out the scholarships, but I get to meet the kids. I asked each school to give me 20 minutes with each child. This past year, this academic year, I'm going to help 257 kids. I met each and every one of them, either by phone, a Skype interview. The only disadvantage there is I got to get dressed. Only waist up, don't worry. But anyway, and those that I do actually get to meet, I go to each school, and they are so inspiring, these kids that you meet. Mind you, they are high school seniors. So I got a recent email from one of the kids that I just met this past April, and if you would indulge me, I'll read the letter. It says, "Hi, Mr. Satriano. My name is Kenny, and you interviewed me last April at my high school. You told me your story of your wife's battle with cancer. I shared with you that my mom's presently battling breast cancer. An update on her situation is a bright one. She's finished her treatments and she's gone back to work. Life is back to normal. She enjoys each day as if it was a gift given to her. I thought about you and Mom and how both of you seemed very similar. Given that you both faced cancer head on and fought it with everything you had was amazing to me. Mom always had a smile on her face and never felt sorry for herself. She was the rock in the family. You, after losing your wife, Susan, didn't feel sorry for yourself either. Instead, you started this beautiful foundation in Susan's honor to help students like me. I was so inspired by you and Mom to do something about people dealing with cancer in our own community. After we met, I went to the April Board of Education meeting at my school and asked permission to do a fundraising event. I called it the Cancer Olympics. This past June, a bunch of friends and I solicited stores and businesses in the neighborhood for donations, gift certificates, anything that we could use as prizes. I organized many different events, such as softball games, to relay races, to potato sack races, three-legged races, and the raw egg spoon race, not to mention a few. It seemed like the entire community came out and participated. That picture I sent you is of my mom and dad starting the egg spoon race, which I'll show you here. Look at that happy face. That's his mom, and dealing with, ready to go with the race itself, and his dad, and it's just amazing. Anyway, so he continues on in the letter by stating that I did this all while taking my finals and my Regents exams. It was tough to schedule and juggle all of this, but it was well worth it. We raised over $5,000, which we presented to a representative of the American Cancer Society at the June board education meeting. It was a great feeling to know that that I took an active role in making a positive effect on the lives of those dealing with cancer. I plan on continuing these efforts when I get to college. I can't thank you enough for your inspiring words at the interview. You believed in me, which gave me the confidence to accomplish my Cancer Olympics. I will keep in touch, Kenny. Just remarkable. These are high school seniors, as he said, trying to juggle schedules, making life as palatable as possible, dealing with a parent with cancer, and yet they are amazing because they're my heroes. They go out of their way to make sure that not only will their parents survive this and do the best they can under the terrible circumstances, they help others in the community as well. It's just a remarkable event going to these interviews and meeting these kids. And Howie, I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share these stories with people. Thank you so much.
Great job, Joe. Every week he inspires with great stories. Awesome. I love the work Joe does. That's why he does our weekly segment. All right, we're going to take a break. Who here wants to hear the top singers one more time? All right. All right, we're going to our final break of the evening. I am Halftime Howie. This is Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie, coming to you live from Pancho's Cantina on Long Island's first and oldest station, AM 1240. WG, baby. Woohoo!